Okay, hi, this is Dermot Moffat coming from his apartment, putting the phone down. I'll tell you, I'm getting really back into Christianity after studying Islam and thinking they were similar. I realize the truth. Now, this is going to be about the truth between the many real differences between Christianity and Islam. They don't share the same Jesus or message. Islam's about how much provision you can get out of the world. Christianity says right there, uh, life isn't about how many fucking cigarettes and soda pops and restaurant food. As you know, Paul even says the letters of Peter and Paul and all these letters are so inspired by God. I find them as inspiring as the gospel because it breaks down these holy precepts of God. You know, just even though we're poor, even though we're not noble by the world standard, we're not intelligent by the world standards. We have fucking holy powers of God. We're chosen, faithful, called, and true. We're going into the great tribulation. I feel like I'm chosen for sure. I'm my fucking prime in this shit. I'll tell you too, I'm gonna stop fucking lusting and masturbating. That fluid comes out naturally. And all these people say, oh, you get sick if you don't masturbate. Lusting and masturbating have been a big problem. It hadn't been the times of my life, and now I'm just not gonna be doing it. I think lust demons, like Chris Sala, the preacher, says lust demons. I agree with him too. Like as a man, I probably had that numbly little fucking Mr. Miyagi face orgasm when anyone. I even for some people I have to do it 2 times a day. I was doing. It's a demonic sex ritual. It's evil as shit. I'm gonna do it as little as possible. I'm just gonna do it as little as possible. I don't. I don't lust after women. I just like to masturbate. I don't lust after women either. I think it's a violent act. I had a couple of nice stands. I don't like it. It's very clinical. There was a time I was having sex with a prostitute 8 years ago, where I know as a fact we were just fucking demonic entities back then, because she was a total demoniac prostitute, mental case, sex freak, who is fucking demons into me through her spirit. It's just true. Women can do that. I learned this from a friend of mine many years. Women can fuck actual spirits and demons into you. It's fucking true. If you think that's a wild time, it's really disgusting and foul. Oh my god. As we go into a great trib, tell you all these signs of mental institutions being persecuted and assaulted by police and having to submit to them everywhere. Come up and just coming now. You're the New World Order Death Brigade. You're just a bunch of New World Order Luciferian fuck assholes going out of your way to tase me. And something like 21 years of being persecuted by the system economically. Put on meds that fucking. They don't even. Do you know how Jesus says in the Bible you can take this deadly poison? No, it doesn't. I can remember all that shit from LSU. You know what I hate the worst? Being denied a petty ass fucking cigarette. Because I've been in this system since I was 19 till 06. Most places let you smoke. Now they let you have a petty ass cigarette. My mom borrowed 20 something, and I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, but don't believe one thing about Islam. If anything, I feel like I'm a righteous path to lead people out of Islam. It's just a false religion. A devil Egyptian bird guy, the jinnies. Something the Bible makes no claim over. It says it's a religion of basically you can't look at my girlfriend. Beelzebul has a devil set aside for me. This is how I got all this from it. It's like What is so great about that religion? What's so great about, and you know what, a lot, what he grants you in the afterlife, you believe this nonsense from that bullshit. And they got a lot of people telling, oh, it's the right path, and they believe in the right. They believe in a total false, written by the devil itself, Egyptian false devil god like Ra, only is Islam. And it's a completely false religion. I know it as a fact because I'm reading this Bible and I've studied Quran. Fuck with that shit with niche. Let's just say knowledge puffed up. Big waste of time saying scriptures. Islam is a completely false religion. I don't care if they have 2 million followers or the armies are fucking beasts. He's named in the Bible. See that motherfucker? His little cronies are named, and right in Job it says the devil, bird, man, god of Egypt, Osiris, and a beast. His name isn't even a beast. It's a beast. That's false. Egyptian Ra, Thoth god, with the satires, and the devil has been around a long time. You know, some of those Arab preachers got to preaching it, but they're speaking from their heart. But they've confused what they know about the religion with the truth. They're trying to say Islam has no holy truth. Their shit about the Dajjal is so fucking stupid. Actually, that's the only thing that comes off as smart. Because it's rebellious, saying this guy can resurrect the dead, control the weathers. Not the weather, they're not stupider. The weather can manipulate time, can be here. Just angels in the mist, holy men on report. That's all they got to just sit on the jaw to fascinate them. It's just more silly shit or the rebels and the teacher shut down. Just all that top villain fucking Aaron Shirk and Cooper. Islam's a false religion. They behead Christians. They're against the West. They're against Christianity. And you gotta draw a line this and just make no mistake. You know what? They say, oh, if you convert to their ways, you'll never. You're not gonna prosper as a Christian anyway. A real Christian's not gonna prosper at all. But they're gonna prosper in character and in Jesus Christ. They're probably gonna sit in a jail cell with a state fucking Dre with the law of Illinois on a boatload of shit ass sedatives they don't want. Being dehumanized and gouged in the modern age. And you know, a lot of the other Kool-Aid drinkers, they're prophets too. They're being persecuted and don't know what to do. But I'm not gonna cry out it. Just, I really hate those fucking places. Some of them go out of their way to really dehumanize you too and treat you like. So I'm gonna make a little 12-minute video. I'll tell you, the Christianity, the more I read the letters of, I got this real good Catholic Bible. It's a hardcover translation with pictures and a concordance, and I got another Bible which is not as good, which is a red letter Bible. But I wish I had a pocket New Gideon's because I like that Bible the best. But I got a really great hardcover Bible. I collect Bibles. I'm just Great Tribulation, old school Bible. And I'm glad it happened to me too. I feel so chosen by Jesus in these last days where the spirit of the scriptures, the spirit guides, and Jesus keep me company. You know, it says in the Bible too, Jesus is friend to the friendless. So maybe a lot of friendless people hear Jesus' voice where their one friend is locked in prison. I'll speak for myself. I only have my mom and my brother, and I've only interacted with one friend that I met briefly for 2 days. And also then I met this guy who was in Mount Susan again with. And he knew Psalms and was really being nice and cool. So I had been persecuted real bad by the state. I had been tased by officers in Evanston. Followed from Chicago, tased by officers in Evanston, took into a hospital. Been told I would have to go to mental health. Wanted to go through the mental health court system. They wouldn't let me. They made me go to the world's shittiest fucking nursing home. This place that's worse than fucking hell. Then I had to get and my shit got defted before I got back. Just the devil can really persecute. It's just a great trip. The great trip is upon. That's it.